Hey, hello, I'm back. And I am back with my teepee. And it's been, I don't know, about 4 months since I said I was going to finish this teepee and make myself a little Indian village here. Um, I just got kind of bored with it, to be honest. And so something happened. Um, I got a new computer. I got a PC that I am going to use just for gaming because I still have my Macs and I love my Macs. It's just that it just could not play games uh, in a satisfactory way. So this new computer that I got is apparently a beast. Um, or enough of a beast for an old grandma like me. And my daughter approved of it, and so I went and bought it, and it is way better for at least for the few games that I have opened on it so far, which is like this one and one other. Um, yeah, so I turned the graphics back up um, to just about max settings. So it should look a little better. I can move around with ease. It's nice and smooth and not so jerky. I'm getting 59 frames, but I've got it limited. So I've got it limited to 60. It probably could do more, but what's the point? So yeah, and I finally figured out how I was going to do this. And so I'm starting the sheathing on the TeePee, and I'm going to continue doing that now. And I think I'm going to really quickly switch the game to. I'm going to switch it to creative mode. Because I don't want to mess around with having to go get stuff, and I might want to fly, and I can't, so I am. Okay, so let's go over here. It took a little while to figure this out, but I did wind up putting planks around the bottom so that I would have something for my big sheets to adhere to. And I am using this sandstone texture because I could not find anything that kind of looked like leather. I suppose I could have used, I don't know, maybe just a plain plaster and colored it beigey. But this will work, I think, well enough. If I ever decide that it's not good, at least I know how now, and I can switch it out for something else. But we don't really have a texture that looks enough like leather, and I wanted it to look like leather. So anyway, that's what I'm using. And now I will go and use this block. I'm going to make it, and what I did was I just pushed the insert button on my fancy new PC keyboard, and it just copied that format, size and everything for my. And now I'm going to hit enter so that it will adhere to this plank. And now I'm going to hit the right control button to keep it in place while I look around and check the placement. It looks like that needs to come in a little bit. And let me check it on this side as well. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, that needs to go in a little bit. So I'm going to use the arrow buttons for that. It's looking like the size is okay, maybe. Placement on this corner. Looks like it could go right a little bit. Let's look over here. Yeah, maybe it should go left a little bit. That's pretty good. That's good enough, I think. So there's that one. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that is the one that faces east. Or maybe it's this. No, I think it's this one. Well, I don't know. One of these two are going to be the door. Because the door needs to face east. I'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to hit it again. And I will have to go up top there to put the next layer on. It doesn't look like much, but when you back off, you can see that we need another one. We do need a hole at the top for a smoke hole, but we do need another piece up there. Let's see, this looks like it needs to go. And these posts may not be totally in the right place. So I might have to do a little finagling with the it was at about this point that I decided that this video was going to get very long very fast, and so what this video will mostly be is sections of the video sped up 3 times with no voiceover whatsoever, interspersed with a few sections of normal speed play and me talking a little bit. I wanted to spare you the pain and torture of me struggling. This simple project turned into something that was a lot more complex and complicated than I imagined because of all these strange angles and my relative inability to remember what in the heck I was doing and how all of the controls worked. So, without further ado, I will let this continue in silent mode with interspersed comments from yours truly. So, see you later at the end of the video, and bye. Okay, so you can see that the poles are not exactly at the same angle. I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. So I think I'm going to start with the different piece, and then we'll figure out what to do when we get to this part. They might all be a little screwy, and of course I'm going to change the size of the pieces. So let's go over here and try this one. Okay, well that is where I want it to be. And yeah, that one's a little weird too. That's got me curious now. Are they all going to be weird like that? What the heck? What? I hope you're not seeing this Norton thing that's in the middle of my screen. Hang on. Okay. Oh, looks like we're about to go dark too. Great. Okay, well that one's all right. That's probably the one I don't want. Let's try this one. That one seems to be okay too. So I think what I'm going to do is resize it while I still have light. Or right now I could just really quickly just change the time. Set time 7. Oh, well that's not what I meant. Set time 7? No, 8? Okay, that's better. All right, now then. Okay, so I'm going to real quick turn off surface edit and just make the whole thing smaller. And it's interesting, one of the things I really do hope that what they do with this whole surface edit mode is to make it so that you can choose, that looks like it's about the right size, so that you can choose the which edge you want to have it change. Because right now you don't really have control over that. Okay, so that's offset. So the offset is 0.06x and minus 0.1. I don't know what that means exactly, but that means that it's offset from left to right. And then the surface size, so it tells us that, and I'm looking down at the bottom lower left here, the red type. It's telling us that it is well, you know, I don't really understand the numbers here. But it's clearly not square. Okay, so let's go to Surface Edit again. Turn that on. And it looks like it needs to go left. Oh, that's not. Well, now it's not behaving the way I think it's supposed to. Oops. Now it's working. Well, why it wasn't working before, I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. It's controlling the front and back angle as well. Huh. Okay, looks to me like it needs to be bigger. But look at this bizarre. See, I'm not exactly sure, like, how big is it? Is it big enough? No, see, it needs to be a little taller. I do want a smoke hole at the top. But not that much of one. So it needs to go taller. So I'm gonna go. Is it making it taller? It might be. I don't know. Hello. Can you not? Did it get really skinny? What happened? Can you get there? There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. Is it super skinny now? No, it's just, but it's not touching. So, did it get, no, it still appears to be the same thickness as everything else. Huh. So strange. Okay, I don't think it matters. All right, so it does look like it needs to be taller. So I'm going to turn off surface mode, and I'm going to see if I can make this taller. No, that's just moving it. All right, so I need to hold Shift and page up. There we go. Alrighty, and then oops. Okay, that appears to be in the right spot. But now it looks like the top needs to be thinner or narrower. So let's go to turn that back on. And so the I'm a little confused because the arrows are not corresponding with I mean the up down arrows are going left and right and the left right arrows are going up down, so I mean I don't know. It's quite strange. Is that in the right spot? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, and look, you can see right through there. See, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, hold that. It looks all right. Let's look at it over here. That's about right, I think. What do you think? A little taller, maybe? Just a little? Maybe a little? Especially if you do that. Okay, so let's turn this off once more and then make it just a little bit taller. I think that's probably good. Yeah, that looks a little better. But now it looks like the top needs to come in and be a little bit narrower, so we'll do that one more time. Okay. Phew. All right, let's go ahead and put those on. Again, that does not look perfect to me, and it isn't. Let's turn off the surface edit again. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Oh dear. Yeah, see, I think the issue I'm having is that it just looks very strange from different angles. And again, that has to do with this whole view, the view mode, whatever that is called, come on, come on. Oh, what the, what happened? I hit the cue. Darn it. Darn it. All that work. All that work. All right. Okay. Let's start again. Good enough. Don't look too close. That's all I'm saying. Kind of looks like a TP to me. All right. Walk. I command thee to walk. All right, so I think this is east. This panel right here I think is east. And so, because that is east, that is where our doorway is going to go. To be sure, we shall check that. So we are currently looking north. That is our doorway, and I'm looking straight at it. That's west, and that is east. So this is going to be the doorway. And that means this piece here is going to come out. And I'm going to need to put a smaller piece in here. So I want to make it so that you have to basically, it's going to be, you know, maybe this tall. You can walk through it right now. Well, actually you can't because this is here, but we'll take that out in a minute. But it's too tall right now, I think. Let's turn on, let's see, turn on the grid. So you can see now why why I was having such a hard time. Do you see how it's like not aligned with the grid in any way, shape, or form? Not at all. And so, yeah. So what we have to do is we have to put one in. So if we count upwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can walk through 4 tiles or 4 units. That is head height. So I need to have something come down at least to here. And if it comes down a little bit more and you have to crouch to go in, that's fine. But let's put a piece in here down to about there. And then we're going to put some curved pieces in right here. And maybe all the way to like here. We'll put in a skinny piece. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. So that would be 5. Number 5. And number 5. Okay. We're going to choose that size. Maybe turn off the grid. And why is it not snapping? Oh, there we go. Okay, so come on. So let's, oops, make this wider. Make the top wider. Come on, get back on there. And shorter. Oh, wait. Did I screw something up because I have surface edit mode on? I don't know. Okay. Turn that off. I don't trust it. Okay, shorter. Okay, so if I put that there and then turn the grid on, can I see how tall that is? Oops. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, just a little under 4. And you can still actually walk in. Oh, maybe you can because it's not a real piece until it's placed. But anyway, it's not the right size yet. Okay, so narrower. Oops. Let's just go with that for right now because I'm going to put some curved pieces on there. And we're going to go back to surface edit and we're going to make that wider. Oops. So when you have the grid on, it does some weird things. Come on, come on. Come on, get in there. Please. Please. What did you do? Turn this off. Okay, let's try it again. Get to the right spot. What happened? Why did it? Oh. Enter? Okay. So now it's trying to line up the wrong way again. So that is the way I want it to be. I think I must have rotated it somehow. Is that what I did? All right, let's go here again. We'll reset it so it matches that. And then we're gonna line it up with that. There we go. Hit Control. Make it shorter. Turn on the grid really quickly. See where it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs to come up just a little bit more. Okay. And then make the whole thing wider. About like so. Turn off the grid. Turn on Surface Edit. Make the top wider. Okay, and that seems to be not exactly sure what it's doing, to be honest. Seems to be sticking out there, and what's got me really confused is that the arrows are not doing what they're labeled. I'm pushing the up and down and it's going side to side. So that's a little confusing. And also, it appears to be skinnier. I mean, thinner than the other pieces. That's about where it needs to go, but it needs to be a little skinnier too. I'm gonna have to do it in pieces. I wonder, I don't think that using a triangle piece would really work. I mean, it might. I bet I've been streaming for a long time. I should probably quit. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out, and I'll probably make it either out of a triangle piece or a bunch of strips. But you can see what I'm going for anyhow. There's my teepee with the door. Yay me. And hooray me for getting a new computer. I'm pretty happy about it. So, anyhow, I'm going to go down here and make myself a triangle. And in the meantime, be happy. Happy New Year. And welcome back. And I'll see you next time. Bye.